What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte. Dillian Whyte states that he's weary of dangerous Alexander Povetkin as the Brit prepares to make boxing return in Eddie Hearn's back garden fight camp series. Okay. Of course, we know boxing is still trying to get back on its feet after the pandemic. We'll see how that goes. Like most sports, boxing has realized it's going to make some adjustments in the short term in order to get back and running. And part of Eddie Hearn's vision is having fights take place in his back garden. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, the body snatcher this week, he talked and he showed the difficult process, how difficult it can be, but he's used to it. He uses it as motivation too. He says it's been tough because obviously the fight is on, then it's not on, then there's that. But for me, it's been all right for me because I had weight to shift and I had to get into shape anyway. He says for me, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too much of an adjustment. Just keep training, keep getting better and improving. So I just did that in the meantime. He said it wasn't big news that I needed to get in better shape and lose a bit of weight. So I just said, okay, I've got a bit more time to get my weight down. Okay. He talked about losing weight again, Povetkin style or size as of yet. He said, yeah, it's been hard. I've been able to bring in a sparring partner. He said, the good thing is I brought a few guys in with me who are middleweight and light heavyweights and stuff. So I've been able to use them, but it's going good for me also because I can work on my speed and timing. So I'm just waiting to see what's going on next week in 2 weeks time with the government's ruling and what's happening because it's changing every week. Okay. Dillian the body snatcher Whyte saying that he's weary, okay? Because he says, I try to stop everyone I fight and I want to stop everyone I fight. I always picture that, he revealed. But I don't watch the fight for that. I watch the fight to see the damage he did. And he did do a lot of damage early to Joshua. He was just sharp and he let big punches go. I think he broke Joshua's nose in that first round. I'm not looking at that from that point of Joshua stopped him. I'm looking at it for what he did in those good fights. I come in the ring to maximize violence whenever I can, man. I always want to stop them. He said Povetkin is a decorated competitor and a stern test for Whyte. He said, Whyte said he's probably the most technical fighter I've ever fought, he conceded. He jabs well, he throws good right hands, he hits to the body, and he's got a killer left hook, a killer overhand right, and that actually rocked David Price early in their fight before he landed the left hook. He's only ever lost to two reigning world champions. He's lost to Klitschko and, of course, Joshua, who was reigning strong at the time. So it goes to show you 40-something fights and only 2 losses. That's no joke. Okay. Well, I see that Dillian Whyte is concerned about Povetkin, and he should be, but I think he only should be for about 6 rounds. You know, if Dillian Whyte is in shape like he claims to be, like he claims he needed to be, because he really did need to be, he should have a pretty good scrap with Povetkin because Povetkin, it will charge you. He's going to do a rush. He's going to rush you. He's going to see what you have early. If he gets caught with an uppercut, now this is what can happen from Dillian Whyte. If he gets caught with an uppercut from Povetkin within that range of rounds, he could go down. You know, I don't know if he could get knocked out because unless Povetkin just hurts him to the degree of the referee stopping it and Povetkin just rips punches together because Whyte will fight you. Whyte will fight, and we saw yesterday what Povetkin can do, what his capabilities is, or should I say what it was. He's looking at a fight that's over a year and a half old, almost 2 years of age, and I seen Povetkin in the undercard of Joshua Ruiz, when he fought Hunter, and I thought to myself, yeah, he can still crack, but for how long? You know, I think Povetkin, he went 12 rounds, mind you, or yeah, he went 12 rounds, so that was impressive, but it was a gassed Povetkin. It was a Povetkin that showed his age. He looked like he was in his early 40s, okay? He didn't look like that. I mean, he looked good early on, but you can tell his stamina and everything. You know, Father Time is against Povetkin in this fight. Yes, he's decorated. Yes, he's only been beat by elite fighters. I get it, but you know, to say, oh, he's dangerous, I'm worried about what Povetkin has to punch with. He should be, because Povetkin can punch. You ask Joshua, you know, but if Povetkin does knock Whyte out, then people can look at and appreciate what Joshua took from Povetkin 2 years earlier. Okay, Counterpunch. That's what you think about, you know. And I also think, you know, Whyte's trying to, you know, sell this fight and let everyone know, hey, this isn't just a tune-up fight for me. This is a legitimate fighter that I'm in the ring with, or I'm going to be in the ring with. So it does look good for Dillian Whyte to be focused on Povetkin. It just shows that, hey, he's focused on him instead of other fighters. You guys tell me what you think about Dillian Whyte's comments towards Povetkin. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.